Good morning. Happy Tuesday, the 9th, I want to say. Oh, it's my cousin's birthday. Got to text her. Anyway, welcome to this installation of my eyebrows. Haven't done this in a while. Really don't have the time to devote 30 minutes to my eyebrows. Hence, I'm pretty sure you guys can see in my pictures that my eyebrows be far from on flake. But trying to spend more time is just, where do you get the damn time? So anyway, I'm going to try to make this one brief as well. So bear with me. Using Anika K pencil, nothing special. I really like this color, but I don't like how hard it is to put this on. Feeling like my face will go sideways. Keep an eye on that. So the problem, as I mentioned with my eyebrows, is that this part of my face, my skin, I don't know if it's like the cartilage, what you would call it, is uneven. This side is higher, like the bone structure is higher than this one. So it makes it really hard to put the eyebrows on. Initially, it was like start going lower here and going higher there. Now, if you see going lower here, it doesn't look right. It looks like it's supposed to be right here, which is way higher than this one. If you look at this. And it's harder when you put it on, because I don't know if you see, it kind of dips right here. So it makes it hard to go low anyway, so I tend to have to go high for this one. Which means this one is usually too high. And I don't know why I got all this red stuff on my face. Must have been from touching my makeup bag. Yeah. Whatever. So. I try to meet it in the middle. I try to go right above the dip. As low as I can, but right above. If I do it on the dip, it just looks horrible. Really, with my hair this short, I'm trying to do the thinner eyebrows. It's just very hard to get them that way. Especially when you start going over and over and over again. I'm yet to find the perfect eyebrow product. There's another Makie that I use. It's not for eyebrows. It's actually like an eyeliner. It's a waterproof gel eyeliner. Not really waterproof, but close. And it works very well for my eyebrows. Where if I want to just put them on and go, I can. But if I want to add powder to them and really fancy them up, I can. Problem is, don't have the right color. There's a brown and there's a dark brown. There's no, and then black. There's no like chocolate or auburn, anything with any reddish tones. And I kind of need something with reddish tones. It looks very, very defined and profound when you put it on, but it's just obviously too dark for my skin color. I hear that Rihanna has a brand called Fenty, in which she has colors. I don't want to say, I heard they say made for, different skin colors. I don't know if that's true or not, but it could be just a coincidence, who knows. But since she's kind of my coloration, I think it would make sense if she has brands for her color and it would match with my color. Problem is, I don't think her products are at a storefront, so I can't, try them. And with expensive products, I don't want to buy first and then hope it works. Because I don't got it like that. Also, sometimes when they're too thin to me, it makes me feel like it looks like a whore. I'm just gonna say it, a whore. One thing about the other Nika K one is that if I do get the shape I want initially, then you don't really have to clean it up. I'm trying to get to, I want to kind of pencil where I don't have to clean it up. I kind of don't have to clean this one up, but I will because I'm on meetings all day, in which I have to be on the camera starting at 9, and I have one at 1, then one at 2, then one at 2:30, then one at 3, and then I have study group online with my teacher at 7. So Tuesdays are not the day. So how I'm drawing over and over, this is something that the powder would do. But I don't think I have the powders. I think I have to make a trip to Ross. They usually have nice powder palettes. I'm not gonna lie, I've been avoiding Ross at all costs, and I have not been to Ross in months and months. I want to say since November, really. Anyone who knows me knows that Ross is my store. It brings me endless amount of joy, and I really do need to go get me some more workout pants and see what shoes they have over there. Tennis shoes. Because all my tennis shoes are getting ugly and fraggly. But I'm not in the market to shop, so I've been avoiding it. But I do also need to see if they have some free weights. Because I'm at a point where I need to start doing dumbbells, like arm curls. And my free weights are 2 pounds and 3 pounds, so they're too light. Target has them sometimes and don't have them sometimes. I think I need 5 pounds. So about a week or so ago, they had 5 pounds, like maybe $9 each, $8.50 each. See if Ross can beat that. So sometimes people ask me, how do you get it so perfect? No, I don't. But the concealer helps clean it up to shape it the way you want to. And I just discovered this whole method, I want to say maybe 3 years ago, with the concealer. This could have changed my life a long time ago. It could have put it on quicker, knowing that I can just go clean it up after and I wouldn't spend as much product. Especially with the Nika K. The Nika K retractable one breaks easy. You can't have it too high, can't have it too low. Also, if you can't put pressure on it too much, or you'll use too much. Where people told me kind of do it sideways and shade it as opposed to going straight head on. Talk to someone who's not heavy-handed, okay? I'm just using LA Pro Concealer to clean it up. Get this at some beauty supplies. This is Warm Honey. I like it because it's not too creamy. You really got it from my face for right here. And the only color that works right here is fawn, and most stores never have fawn. Somehow when I put the fawn on, it makes me feel like I have on full makeup. And I want to say that this brand is probably $4 at the store. I think the Warm Honey works the best for underneath. Another one I've tried is the beige. Oh, this is medium beige. This is, I think, a little too light. Sometimes with makeup it's trial and error. We're trying to find the right colors, the right product. Problem with that is if you buy one that don't quite work, you are stuck with it. You already paid for it. So a lot of times you just have to make do. Well, let's say the beige is too light. I might use that when I'm going out. Because if it's too light, this is really, really going to stand out like a highlighter. I don't always want that look. So you say that for when you're going out. Now, normally just to be working at home, I wouldn't do this part. But since I'm taking the time to record, this is just to make it sharp on the end. I'm I'm trying to get out of doing this. Sometimes it's too sharp. But I have to, I feel I have to, because also sometimes I go in too far. And you can't really tell how far you're going. And even though I'm looking at a mirror and I'm looking at a computer screen, sometimes you can't. But looking at the screen, I can tell this one is in too far. But looking at the mirror, I can't. So, again, when you see somebody and let's say their makeup is not quite as cute as you can tell they think it is, based on how they switching and walking with their confidence, and I'm guilty of that myself. And you might say, did you even look in the mirror? Because I've said that to myself. I've seen pictures and been like, did you even look in the mirror? It's because, yes, you did look in the mirror, but the mirror may not have looked the same. May not have given you a true vantage point. Now, another reason why I use the powder is because once I start with the concealer, to go back over with the pencil, if the pencil touches the concealer, then it makes the whole thing too smooth and it kind of makes a mess. Like right here, I want to define this more. If I had a powder, the right color, I would use the powder instead of the pencil, just to not take the chance of it getting wet. Which is why you've been seeing me, even though I squirted on here and it has its own applicator, I've been putting it on the brush. So I can have a little more control over how much. Because also when I'm cleaning it up, I used a lighter one. See, if you see this one's too light, that's the one I'd use on the bottom if I was going somewhere. I did not mean to use that one. The other problem with cleaning up on the top is that, as you see, it puts makeup way up here, and you either have to strategically take it off, or you then have makeup up there, which means you have a lot of rubbing in to do, or you have to put it all over. And I don't really like makeup on my face like that. Every now and then I'll put some right here, depending on where I'm going or how I'm looking. Like today, I probably would. This one's always bad, worse than this one. This has been since I was like 18, 19. This is not just age. It's just always been like that, where I kind of look like I have little circles under my eye. I hate it, but... And I never wanted to get into concealer. Well, I didn't know what concealer was, but foundation, until I had to, because once you start wearing it, you're dependent on it because you look so different without it. Now, see, again, the problem I was saying is trying to go as low as possible, but then the tip is high. And as I'm trying to clean it up, having to go low as this is to clean it up, but then this part is high. So I either have to bring this down some so it doesn't look too strange, which kind of, as you see, completely changes the look. So I'm going to try to make this one look shorter by clearing it out some, because this one's shorter. So it's like a math equation. It's like a whole little process. And really, you shouldn't do, I think, one eyebrow at a time. You should be going back and forth. And I think that's how you keep them as close as possible. But if you notice, a common theme in my tutorial is that I kind of don't follow any specific rules. I just kind of been doing my own thing. So if you see me look in the corner of my eye, I'm just looking to make sure there's not like the beginning of any cold or any sleep. For some reason, my glands kind of produces some throughout the day. And you might look at somebody and be like, did they wash their face? They got sleep in their eye. Some people's face, some people's eyes just does that. I did talk to the doctor about that, and he's like, that's age. No, I don't think that's age. I find that medical professionals blame everything on age and weight. Obvious things. I tried to talk to him about the little uneven eyebrows, like the actual dip in the skin. Oh, that's age, the drooping, but it's been like that for 20 years. So, was it age when I was 20? I think not. But it also makes a difference, probably, what kind of doctor. And I'm starting to think that I probably need a doctor who understands issues that affect me and my kind. And I've never thought about race medicine. But I think there are things that happen to black women that I'm not going to say a white person don't understand, because I want to say if you're a doctor, you're a professional, you probably have studied and learned, but maybe it's more clearer, make more sense. I don't know. But when I'm trying to explain to you about my drooping eyebrows, and without even looking at them to see the droop, you say, oh, it's age, but it's been that way since I was 20. To me, you owe me to at least look. So as I said, I don't really put down here, but when you'll see me do this, it's just to not waste that excess product. Again, putting it on directly with this kind of puts more on it than I'd want. I don't know if you can see, I'm here with a napkin, just taking it off. So I just put some here to just not waste it, basically. But again, this is not the color I would put here. If I was just putting makeup down there, just to have a little makeup, I would use this one. This one is really good because it's very, very light. It's a trip how every product does a different thing. This one I can put right there without having to put makeup on my whole face, but it's drying out, as you see. It's almost gone. This color is Rich Beige, which is, I don't think is the color I normally use. Same thing, trial and error. Sometimes they don't have the color I use, and again, I don't remember the exact color. I kind of look at it while I'm there. And I've had to get the darker one and the lighter one and mix it together. And it's kind of like, again, you don't want to get used to having something on right here. And the day I don't look horrible or like Dracula. But I feel like if a dab, make you feel better for the rest of the day, or at least make you start your day feeling good, then dab that MRF. Okay? Now, if I was going out, I would do this first and then come back with the fawn color of this brand. Problem is, if you get it past over here, then you have makeup on your face, which is kind of what I was talking about up there. And I think the key is to not be rushing when you put it on. But of course, I get up 5 o'clock in the morning, get ready for work. You know, when you commute damn near 4 hours each way, every aspect of your day tends to be rushed. So where I would have the powder, I would take the I don't know if you see it rubbing on. I got a little concealer on it. That's what I was talking about. If you get it on it, I would take the like a curved angle, something like this, something that's specifically for like a dip brow or something. I think that's what it's called. It's another one that I have that I prefer to use. But I would dip that in a powder and try to, oh look, this one's even lighter. I don't know what the hell I was thinking about when I got this color. Wow, that one's ivory. Only thing I can think of is maybe they did not have any of the colors in the middle that I like, and I was gonna mix that with a darker one. That one is really light. I really don't know what I was thinking about. Same thing with brushes, is trial and error. I discovered certain brushes are better for putting on, certain ones are better for rubbing in. Problem is you don't know until you buy them. Others are not as good. The black one you see me using, I just pulled this out. I found it in my drawer. I was looking for some vitamins. I found like 4 of them in my drawer, and I haven't used them because they're not stiff. So I would say I could use this one for eyeshadow, but this one I was just using. This one is stiff, but it's so short, it's not really doing what I want it to do. I don't like when things don't do what I want it to do. This is a slanting angle like what I was talking about, but it's not stiff. So I don't think it's going to do the thing I was talking about that I needed to do. But if I had a powder, this is what I'd be doing. To try to make a little curve at the top. I believe this one is up too high, so this eyebrow already is predestined to be a mess. And it's hard to just give up and walk away. So you keep doing it and doing it and doing it. See, looking in there, this one is doing way too much. One day I'll be able to afford, hopefully, to spend more. Now this one is a little more realistic. I like that. To spend more money on makeup, better quality makeup. But the thing is, even if I could afford it, I lose stuff. I need to have stuff here. I need to have stuff at Granny House. I need to have stuff in my purse. I need to have stuff at work. Which I don't. I don't have stuff all over the place. At least not at work and stuff. Not in my car, because I haven't been caring about makeup like that. But as I've been trying to put on different clothes, like I lost a little weight, so I'm able to try some of my other clothes in my closet. A lot of my clothes are old. I'm just gonna lie. I haven't bought new clothes in years. I did buy some new clothes when I started at Public Works in 17. I want to say. Or was it 18? Probably 18. But past that, I haven't bought any new clothes. I refuse to like buy new clothes when I know I didn't gain heck of weight. It's like, because then you get content with them, and then you just fill them out, and then you gain more and you gain more. My clothes are also old and fraggly. I mean, come on, I shop at Ross, so how long do you think my clothes are gonna last? So, when I finish this weight loss journey, I'm gonna of course buy clothes, because I don't need to, because it won't fit. But also to feel better. I mean, I'm down, I want to say 40 pounds. When I got on the scale today, it looked like I gained 5 pounds since last week. Blah, 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 blah. I had said once at the halfway mark I can buy some clothes, and I have hit the halfway mark, which was 35 pounds. But I'm still not going on no shopping spree. First of all, I can't afford it. But second of all, it's not necessary. Where I'm at working now, as a disaster worker for the COVID stuff, I'm still the most dressed up person there, even when my jeans don't well. How often do I wear jeans? Come on now. You guys know I don't wear jeans often, but I did buy a couple pair when I started there, so let me take that back. Even though I haven't been shopping, I did buy a few things when I started at Moscone in August. Which was one of the things that sparked this diet too, because I couldn't afford shit. And when I had to buy some clothes, it was like I refused to go up higher and higher. I mean, my regular size teeters between 20 and 22. Now with jeans, I tend to have to go 20, because if they're too big, they do nothing for me. And this is not a testament to saying, oh, I need them smaller. If they're too big on me, they don't look good. Especially like skinny jeans or something. Because I have no ass. I have a big old belly. But I have these childbearing hips. Now if you notice, I'm just trying to wipe off some of the excess products so that I don't have to be in full makeup. Yeah, this is gross, licking it. You know, like your mama used to do. People do lick their stuff. Lick more things than you know. And I'm not being sexual, I'm just saying other things in life. Keys, money, people put all kind of shit in their mouth. Shit that they wouldn't want you to know, but they do. And you have to look at the man in the mirror and consider, do you as well? I do sometimes, when I completely don't want to look made up, I have makeup remover and I'll dip it and use that to clean up. It's actually in the other room, so I'm trying not to make my office a makeup oasis, and it's really my desk dubs as a place with my mirror and my makeup. So I brought a table in here and I got makeup on the table instead, but I still need the mirror to be tall enough to look at me. Not bad. Still more makeup up here than I'd want. And I'm noticing as I'm rubbing it in, I'm messing up here and there. One reason I didn't go get the remover to show you is because I don't want to get up. But I see I'm going to have to get up. So this is one of the removers. This is just a cheap one by Garnier. I got from the dollar store for like $2. But it's a lotion. So that's one of the reasons why I'm hesitant to use it to clean up, because it's creamy. And I don't want it, see what I'm doing, just squeezing a little on here. I don't want it to run into my eyebrows. So I guess in theory maybe this will work. Q-tip. Which I do sometimes too. Especially for getting close right here. I find that some people have too much at the top and it's too light. So that goes like this. It's defined, but it's like, because everyone else has discovered the trick of using a concealer to really define your eyebrows. But I believe that what you use at the top should be a little lighter than what you use at the bottom. And that's probably why I have two different colors of these. Probably one from the bottom, one for the top. But I use a darker one for both right now. I really don't want the top to pop. Just on any given day. Not even that I want the bottom to pop, where boom, you see it's defined, you see the color, but it's more of fixing the shape. If I can get the eyebrows just for everyday use for work, shaped with the product without it being, oh wait, it pops, I would. Believe me, I do not need to pop every day. People think, oh my God, Keisha, so I mean, it's blah. No, I don't need to splash and pop every day. I really don't. It's just sometimes it depends on what I have available to me at hand. You know, the term limited by your opportunities or by your possibilities. That's more like for a relationship. Like, hey, like with cheating, man will only do what as much as his opportunities are. So if you're looking at them, they're still doing two different things. This one is like kind of looking like the way you would do if my eyebrows would be thicker, and the only way to fix it would be to go up more here to meet it there. But then I'd have to do more over here, and I really don't want to do more over here one because I want to keep them sort of thin. Looking at this alone without even seeing this one, I could tell I would still want to do more. But I really don't want to. I'm really excited about the idea of not taking the whole 30 minutes. Oh, we have 28, so I guess I did take 30 minutes. And I can't devote more than 30 minutes to this. So again, I'm just taking off the excess makeup. And as you see, I'm rushing, and what normally happens is I run into the eyebrow, then I gotta clean it up some more. And then we're starting all over again halfway. But this is again because I didn't want to have the whole full made-up look. I just wanted to have some eyebrows on. So don't be scaring the people in my meeting. So what I am doing is just trying to bring this corner up a little bit, just to be a little bit like this one. Not fully. Again, if I had the powder, it would do it because it's sharper. Because this one is not doing what I wanted it to do. So what I'm doing is taking another pencil, which I know will work a little bit more because it's not as stiff as that one. This is not the right color though. This is way too dark. Now that one's too sharp. And I look like a fucking fool. Now you see why this should be hit and miss. I know there's people look at me and wonder, how can her eyebrows be on fleek one day and then a mess the next day? Well, this is why. First of all, I'm not an artiste. I'm not Van Gogh. I'm just Lemon Drop. Glad to be her, but I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up because I have a meeting starting at 9. And I want to sort of be prepared for it. Definitely not the shape I was going for. But I'm gonna leave it at that. And I was gonna put on some lipstick. Only because since I have to wear the mask all day, I feel like I don't get to show my lips off. There's a shield type thing that look like you have on just a big thing of sunglasses that I keep saying I'm gonna order, but it's like $40. But my lips are part of my thing. And masks is interfering with part of my thing. I advocate masks. I know the importance of masks. I'm not saying get rid of masks. I'm just saying I need a different kind of mask. Now, who puts on ruby red lipstick to be working from home? Me! And I saw the U.S. versus Billie Holiday the other day and see that she had on red, 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 red. Wet red. Boy, it was so red. Very distracting. But I reckon when you're a performer, you doing concert venues and stuff, you want to look as dramatic as possible. You need something to stand out. You a sign of beauty and shit like that. So, I did what she needed to do. Now you see I done messed up one all the way more corners. You know what? It's because of that model Nikki Taylor. Hers go all the way into a perfect corner. Mine won't do that. It will not. All I be trying to do is meet it a little on the inside, and it just does not do what I want it to do. So now I go back and clean it up. And then there I am with too much makeup on again. I'm doing way too much. Way too much. What? I've been told I'm too much, so. No, I don't even promote doing all this. Just to put on lipstick. But that is a technique to kind of clean up your lips too, to get them the way you want to. I have extremely sensitive skin, so I don't really get into all this too often. It's usually either I made a mistake with my lipstick or if I'm going out. Then that triggers me put makeup here, and next thing you know, I'm fully made up sitting at home, nowhere to go. Damn cute on the meeting, but that's not my goal, and I don't have that kind of time. And excuse me if y'all can see my nose running. I can see it running in the mirror, and I hate that. So I apologize ahead of time for blowing my nose on the camera. Antibacterial on my hands. No, I'm not somebody who just grossly be all up in my nose and then touch it. Oh, I put too much antibacterial. Oh, that shit is strong. That's that industrial strength shit. Now I'm gonna smell like fucking cleaner all day. I mean, but I think you guys get the gist. This part is still not as good as I wanted it to be, but and this is a matte, one of the better ones as far as it's not going to smear. But no matter, I have not found a matte yet that still won't stain the inside of a mask. So. Up, I hear the rain start, and I didn't go do my walk this morning because I heard in the middle of the night it was going to rain. And when I woke up, I was so fucking tired. And I was like, okay, if it don't rain by 4, when I finish my meetings, then I'll go right now and walk. I hear it raining now. Also, not just tired. I looked outside and it was hella wet, and I didn't want to do nothing while it was hella wet. So anyway, again, it's not what I was going for. It's not perfect, but this one's way too. Now this one was too sharp. Now this is sharp, 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 sharp. But that one I did all this. This is doing way too much. But it is what it is, you know. It is hit and miss. But anyway, I thank you for joining me on today's makeup installation. The world should be totally fine now because we have on brows and lipstick. So you enjoy the rest of your day.